Hey guys, it's Vince. Today in this video I'd like to discuss a project that Zach and I have been working on for a client who purchased one of our Bobcad consultation packages. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months back when I released these packages I also released a video of Zach modifying an AR-10 firearm lower assembly. It turned out to be a really big hit. Everybody was really interested in seeing this software being able to do that on top of the capabilities of it. That being said, we've been super busy going through different components for different clients, and I'm getting messages now almost daily on what can Bobcad do? You know, what exactly is it in the sense of, is it just 2D? Is it 3D software? So on and so forth. Is it professional grade? First of all, it is, of course, professional grade. What I'm going to do is, rather than talk about it, I'd rather just post some more videos as far as the engineering aspect of what is capable with the software. Now, Zach has been quite busy. We're getting all kinds of different components, but these are some of the more interesting ones that we've been dealing with, and we're going to keep these videos flowing. I'll keep posting them to the channel. Again, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. You can see here the amount of toolpaths now that he's actually gone through in this design. This particular design is a Fender Stratocaster guitar. For those of you who are my entrepreneurs out there, you can look up exactly what a Fender Stratocaster goes for, and you'll see exactly that there's definitely a market for these. And again, guitar bodies are really more intricate in design because, again, of the scaling options. Again, you can see the toolpaths here. There's no joke. There's a lot of time that gets put in to transpire one of these from design to actual reality, especially when, you know, most of the time getting exact dimensions can be hit and miss. We do the research, we fine tune it, and Zach has definitely put the time in, and you can see exactly what we've got here. I'm going to let him go through this video. It's really short. He's not going to go through any toolpaths or anything, but he is going to show you the three dimensions of the guitar as he flips it and whatnot, and he'll also run the simulation, which is pretty cool. So check it out.
Hey guys, it's Zach. So today I'm going to make a quick video covering this guitar that I've been working on for a client. I'm not going to get into any real specifics with it. I mean, in no details of toolpaths, just kind of a general overview, and you can see the approach, and I'll run the simulation for you. And just another...
One thing, just to interrupt him real quick, is that I do get asked about the simulation aspect. This software does feature a full simulation, no different than full-scale machines would use. The simulation would let you know if, once again, any of the machining operations you'd have a problem with. Again, it does let you demo the cuts on the actual substrate prior to you actually doing it. That's what the idea of the simulator is. Keep in mind, if you guys are looking at CAM software, whatever brand it may be, make sure you get a simulator. It is extremely imperative to use it and understand exactly how much money and time it can save you, pending, of course, you have issues when you're doing prototyping. So I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm going to let him continue.
Another part to kind of show off, to show you what we're able to do and the kind of things that we're working with. So this part is going to start out with just a solid piece of wood, of course. Roughly, I believe I have that as 14 by 23 or so. Maybe a little longer, because I know we ended up changing these two circles you see right here. That's pinholes, and you can really put them wherever, but that'll get done on op 1, and that'll be what we use when we flip it over to orient the part properly on op 2. So the order that I did this in, I profiled the part, not going all the way through, a little over halfway I think is what we ended up with. I went through and did the neck here, did this pocket to depth, and I think we changed some of the depths where they don't match the model perfectly, which is not a big deal. Did this main pocket through here, this one went through, the output jack pocket, the alignment holes, like I said. Taper, you can't see what's selected, but that's this taper right here. I did a lot of this roughing work with a 1/2 inch, so I roughed this taper with that same flat 1/2 inch, and then I'd finished the taper with a ball nose, and then these last two are these radius edges around the profile of the guitar that got finished. So then, like I said, it gets flipped over and uses pins in those holes. And I think on op 1 he's putting some clamps in the corners because it clears. And you can do the same for op 2, but you can also tape this body down as well. So op 2, do this level down to that depth. This pocket down to that depth in there. If you can see that little, it's basically just that edge because we roughed through on op 1. So I'm finishing that. Finishing the profile. In some of these orders we may have to flip around because at this point I'm cutting the guitar free. And then the last thing, again, that same flat 1/2 inch, I roughed this surface out. Then I finished the surface with a ball nose, and then again, same for these radius edges on the profile. So we're going to run through the simulation real quick and probably wrap this video up, keep it kind of short just to give you guys an idea. I may make a couple more videos to dig into each operation or something and show more specifics on toolpath and how I selected it, because some of the radius edges especially were kind of tricky around the profile of the guitar. To keep them basically on that surface and not cutting a bunch of air, not wasting a bunch of time cutting in different places. So let me let this load. Let me try to slow it down a little bit and let it run. Let you guys watch it. Don't want to be too slow here. Again, doing the profile, not going all the way through, I believe a little over halfway. Roughing that out, and I'm doing finish passes on everything. I know that was kind of quick, so you didn't see it, but I think we're doing about 3/8 depth of cut per. It's just different woods that he's using. I think the plan is just to break those little tabs off because they're so small. So again, rough that out. So that'll end up steppy after the flat 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch ball nose. And that same 1/4 inch is going to go around the profile like I mentioned. Speed these up a little bit, they take a while to run. There's a little collision. So yeah, it's just running around finishing all those surfaces. And again, did that level first, and now I'm coming back and wiping out that step basically. Now here we're cutting through to finish off the profile, again roughing that surface out. Coming back with that same 1/4 inch ball nose. There's about, I think, just 2 tools on this whole part actually. 1/2 inch flat and then a 1/4 inch ball. Speed this up again for all the ball nose. And again, I'm going to make a video to get more into depth of some of the specifics about it, but I'm trying to get some of these videos out here just to give you guys an idea, kind of get a variety of parts and make some different things, you know, stuff like this. And then I have that video on the AR lower, and then some videos to come of more just like job shop work, so random parts, but you know, some of them are very unique, so I like to give people an idea of what we are capable of and what the software is capable of. So if you have any questions or if there's something specific you want me to cover, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
Okay guys, so basically you got to see here, and one of the things I want to point out after we actually went through the video. So today I'm going to make a quick video covering this guitar that I've been working on for a client. See if I can fast forward. If you noticed on the back end of the simulation right here, matter of fact, we'll come back. Zach actually made some modifications, of course, but with the simulator, like I was just telling you guys, of how imperative is, I'm just rewinding it a little bit. That same 1/4 inch is going to go around the profile like I mentioned. We'll just bring it back. A little bit, it'll take a while to run. And if we watch up to this end point, there we go. Operation number 16, block 30722, collision between tool, flute part, and stock. This is why you want to have a simulator. Okay, you can see here live exactly what this simulator detected. Okay, it detected a collision. He would go back, re-edit the part, and he's good, which he's already done. And that's the beauty of using this. If you guys generate a toolpath that is conflicting or something is not quite right, the simulator will save your tail over and over again. So again, seeing this, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to play the video as well, it gives you guys real-time, real-world experience as far as what's actually going on in the background when you do create a part live and then go through with it. And like Zach said, you know, we do a lot of individual components. And again, everybody's parts are different. You know, one day he may be making this guitar out of one type of wood, the next day it may be out of something else. The good news is, other than changing the flute, perhaps the tools and RPM on the actual spindle, everything else is virtually the same. But again, keeping in mind, you have this as an option where most cam software that's in that hobby level type category, where again, if you look at the price of this package, there's nothing offered with training at this price range anywhere. So when you think of, you're also getting the simulator, which again will save your bacon in the event that something like this happens, with all these features, because I'm sure you guys could read all these here. Again, it's got a lot of different settings that you can play with just to make sure everything is sound before you run that final part. Because again, that's a question I get asked a lot. How do I use it? What does it do? Now you guys see it in action. And again, it's a really, really cool thing to watch. Once he yesed it, again, he manually said, okay, everything is cool, let's go through with it. And that's exactly what you're seeing here.
So, yeah, it's just
now, for general operations, I'm going to tell you guys right now, whether you're doing 2D profiling, 3D profiling, Bobcad, without a doubt, I mean, the software can easily handle that. When you get into more, the biggest question I get asked is, can I go 5-axis? 5-axis, of course, you can go with. You're going to have to purchase the V31 Pro 5-axis. You're not going to be able to use V28. And the main reason that is because it's their flagship software. And keep in mind, once you go 5-axis, guys, the price jumps dramatically. Thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands of dollars, because, again, these software manufacturers understand your capability, and they know the machines typically that this equipment, the software will be supporting. So that being said, keep that in mind. However, once again, looking at these videos and seeing exactly what you're able to do with the actual software is still something to really think about, especially when we see something like this guitar, where most guys are like, you know, what exactly can I do with the software? Again, they want to know in real time what's actually capable. And again, the widgets that we're seeing being made, typically it's not anywhere near what would actually be sold or a product for you to make and resell. Now you're seeing exactly the capability of what you'll get when you understand the software. And again, if you need help with the drawing aspect, we're there to do that as well. So again, diversity, I'm going to put the link just so everybody's on the same page as far as going from a firearm lower to a guitar. I mean, that's pretty damn diverse. This way you can look at the original video, and if you have any questions, again, you can watch this and, you know, get in touch with us, whether it be him or I. I'll also put a link to his channel. Check it out. It's pretty interesting. He is starting to build up a lot of videos. He's doing the best he can. He does work, now he's working like 3 jobs. So between doing all the stuff that we're trying to put together, he's been very busy. But again, he's very good at answering your questions. So if you guys have questions, please ask him, ask me. I hope this video has been informative. If you guys do have questions, once again, you can message me directly at storm2313@gmail.com. That's, of course, my direct email. And, of course, you can always message me through eDealers Direct. That's my eBay store. I'll put that link in the description as well. To everyone who's subscribed, love you guys. I hope everybody likes and subscribes. If you guys, once again, have any questions dealing with specifics, because I know those are coming up a lot, I'll do my best to answer. I, of course, don't know everything. I mean, there's always going to be questions I don't have answers to. But again, between Zach and I, we'll always give you guys the best answer we can as fast as we can as well. Please consider the fact that there's only 2 of us, so we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Thank you all. Take care.